The loss to Tennessee in the Sweet 16 was a tough blow for Kentucky basketball, but in the world of college recruiting, the work never stops. And as Mark Pope begins to rebuild his roster for next season, BBN has its sights set on a name that could bring new life to the program. Silas Demary Jr., the talented point guard from the University of Georgia. According to KSR's Jacob Polachek, the Wildcats are showing interest in Demary Jr., a versatile player who averaged an impressive 13.5 points, 3.9 rebounds, and 3.1 assists per game last season for the Bulldogs. As a sophomore, he has already proven to be an asset to his team, showcasing both playmaking and scoring abilities. His ability to impact the game on multiple levels makes him a logical and exciting target for Kentucky. The Cats' interest in Demary Jr. comes as no surprise given the current roster situation. With Kobe Brea and Lamont Butler both leaving the program after this season, there is a significant void in the backcourt that needs to be filled. Butler, in particular, has been a key part of leading this team on the court, and finding someone capable of taking on that responsibility will be crucial to maintaining the high standards set by Pope in his first season. The addition of a player like Demary Jr. could not only help fill that need, but also further elevate the program's competitiveness. Silas Demary Jr. would be an intriguing addition for several reasons. First, his previous experience with a competitive program like Georgia shows that he is accustomed to facing high-level opponents, something that will be essential in the brutal Southeastern Conference. Additionally, his versatility allows him to serve as both a playmaker and a constant threat on the perimeter, traits that fit perfectly with the dynamic style of basketball that Pope seeks to implement. More than just numbers or technical ability. However, Demary Jr. represents an opportunity for Kentucky to cement its identity as an attractive destination for players looking to take the next step in their careers. As Cam Williams highlighted in his recent commitment, the program offers a unique combination of culture, development, and exposure. For a player like Demary Jr., who has already shown potential for further development, donning the blue and white of the Wildcats could be the boost he needs to reach new heights. Furthermore, the timing of this move is strategic. The transfer portal is crowded with talent, but it is also crowded with competition. Teams like Baylor, Texas, and LSU are all equally on the lookout for pieces that could strengthen their rosters. If Kentucky can secure Demary Jr.'s commitment, it would not only fill an immediate need, but it would also send a clear message to the market. The Wildcats remain one of the top contenders in college basketball. For BBN fans, the prospect of seeing Demary Jr. in Lexington is exciting. He would bring renewed energy and help pave the way for the next phase of Pope's project. And how will that play out? Let's root for Kentucky. Working with Pope and working at Kentucky is different, and that's how the players feel. Kobe Brea and Andrew Carr, two pillars of this historic team, made it clear in their post-game speeches that wearing the Kentucky jersey goes beyond basketball. For them, it's an honor and a responsibility to represent a program with such tradition and passion. I don't know who's responsible for the jerseys and everything, but they're going to go through some trouble to get mine, Brea joked, drawing laughter from the journalist present. His statement reflects something bigger, the pride of belonging to Kentucky basketball. He recalled that, despite all the challenges faced throughout the season, the group managed to come together as a family. We're all one big family now, and BBN has been incredible. They made this dream come true for me, said Brea, highlighting the fundamental role of the fans in this journey. Carr expressed these feelings, reinforcing how special his experience in Lexington was. I don't want to untie my shoes. I don't want to take this jersey off, he said, visibly emotional. Definitely a shout out to BBN and all the fans. It's like no other place I've ever been. Carr also stressed that the Kentucky community embraces its players as people, not just athletes. That sense of belonging is part of the program's DNA and has been amplified under Pope. Lamont Butler, another leader on the team, also expressed gratitude for the opportunity to have been at Kentucky. He highlighted the unconditional love of the fans from the moment he arrived on campus. This is a special place with special people around. The whole program, the fans, they're there every day, Butler said. He also acknowledged Pope's role in building that quick and deep bond between the players. Coach Pope brought together guys that I will call brothers for the rest of my life. Mark Pope, for his part, offered a poetic reflection on the impact this team has had on and off the court. He shared a quote he heard recently that perfectly sums up the mindset of this group. If the spotlight on you is brighter than the light that comes from within you, then it will destroy you. Pope saw an inner light in his players that helped them overcome the adversities of the season, keeping them focused on something bigger than just wins and losses. What they did on the basketball court is incredible, but what they did for each other and for this community is greater, and it will last longer and mean more, Pope said. That perspective elevates the legacy of this team beyond statistics and results. Yes, they returned to the Sweet 16 after 6 years, but the true triumph is in the culture they built together. And it's precisely that culture that attracts new talent, like Silas Demary Jr., the point guard from Georgia, who has sparked Kentucky's interest. The addition of a player like Demary Jr. would be more than just a technical addition to the roster. It would signal the continuation of the standard of excellence and unity that this group has established. With solid averages of 13.5 points, 3.9 rebounds, and 3.1 assists per game, Demary Jr. has the potential to fill the void left by veterans like Brea and Butler, bringing fresh energy to the backcourt. Still, Demary Jr.'s recruitment shouldn't be viewed as just a sports transaction. It's an extension of the philosophy Pope implemented in his first season, creating an environment where players can grow, both on the basketball court and as individuals. The gratitude speeches from Brea, Carr, and Butler serve as proof that Kentucky is not just a basketball team, but a community that shapes lives. While the sting of the loss is still fresh, the future looks bright. With Cam Williams already committed, young talent coming in, and the possibility of adding someone like Demary Jr., Kentucky basketball is positioned to continue its upward trajectory. And while the names may change, the essence remains, a program that values family, growth, and positive impact. The fun this team brought back to Rupp Arena will overshadow the bitter final chapter. The light they lit in Lexington will continue to shine, guiding the next Wildcats to new heights. What do you think? Let us know in the comments.